Welcome back, guys, to Child of Light. We're standing in front of a door that may or may not lead to our final battles, our final encounters. We just don't know. What I do know, however, is when I checked the map, I was like, wait a second, I've only got 8 out of 15 stardust and 62 out of 97 coffers in this land. I don't know if there will be more going onwards, but I'm obviously missing some stuff, so started to hunt back around for anything I could find, and coming back right to the start, I found some interesting stuff indeed. So, with that said, it seems we found ourselves a quest. Hey, Nicholas, help me! How do you know my name? You and me, we are both elemental. Sparks of light summoned from the ethereal plane. Seriously, I don't remember any plane. You are young, just born. Bright lights like you always forget. Oh, to return to that everlasting morn. It is glorious. Brighter than bright, crackling with dancing light. More fireflies like me live there? Thousands, all our brothers and sisters fair. I miss it so, a Piskin enchanter called me here. An ogre stole him to the deep. From the queen of the night I escaped. To make the jump home, I'm too weak. Hey Nicholas, I need your aid, you see. We must channel our power and summon more elementals to help me. How do I do that then? So what happened there, sir? They have risen! Where? I am so tired. They cannot hear me. The elementals are scattered. Guidance from you is required. Those lost lights gather to me. I sense 2 in the forest, 2 in the plains, and 2 at the sea. Sparks like you circling shrines. With their power from this world, I can break free. Aurora, I want to help. Can we? Hey, Nicholas, we will bring them back, certainly. And so we've got a quest all over the land by the sound of it. But is that which was said about shrines? That's most interesting. Isn't there a shrine about here that I saw? Indeed, Aurora, I see a firefly nearby. Hey! Hi, an ancient elemental summoned me. Is he nearby? To the shallows of the Symbol Sea fly. Indeed. I go to join the elemental. Goodbye. 5 more we must spy. So we've got to head back across the land quite a bit. We've seen quite a few of these shrines around, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. So with the power of editing, let's get out there, and maybe I'll also find some more stardust wherever they are. And so we start at the first shrine we ever saw as we take this trip across the land to unite all these fireflies that speak to a green one here. What's up? I am! A fading elemental summoned me. Is he nearby? To the shallows of the Symbol Sea fly. There we wait for you. See you with the elemental nigh. Farewell, sir. 4 more left to spy, you say, so let's get out there and find them. So we find our next firefly after passing through the tree of thorns that speak to him and send him on his way. Welcome to Lemuria! Thanks, an ancient elemental summoned me. Is he nearby? To the shallows of the Symbol Sea fly, indeed. I go to join the elemental. Goodbye. 3 left flying high. Indeed there are. So let's get looking around. That would be the 2 in the forest. So now it's time to transport over to the plains of Rambert. So we find ourselves a great purple friend next. Let's send him all the way back to the Symbol Sea indeed. Hi! Hey, an old elemental summoned me. Is he nearby? To the shallows of the Symbol Sea fly. I go to join the elemental. Goodbye. Farewell for this one. And this one's just kind of near the windwheels a little bit here. Well, it's in between that and Magna, in case you're trying to find it yourselves. So let's try and find another one. So we come across our 5th firefly friend, who took a little bit longer for me to find, but just searching high and wide in the plains of Rambert, another shrine is here. Hello! Hey Nicholas, an ancient elemental summoned me. Is he nearby? To the shallows of the Symbol Sea fly. I go to join the elemental. Goodbye! Farewell to that one. Only one final firefly, and if I'm right in saying, that's just to the right of the Piskin village, so let's get over there. So as we return to the village, or more to the point as we return to Gen's house, I have located a couple more stardust before we reach our shrine, which at least I do know the location of as we can hear it. In the darkness, the Tummel Sapphire times 3. Our strength Stardust is ours. But the second Stardust I found was the one that I was expecting to find more treasure in terms of tunnels. But is hidden in quite a nice little location, I have to say. So, with that said, let's get over to the ASAP. Excuse me, any enemies. Though I have been defeating them liberally when I see them. More gems is never a bad thing to obtain. Let's at least find as much of the Stardust as I can as possible, if you know what I mean. So, back into this room, if we head down from this point without using the chugga time limit, because we don't need to go all the way round. We stop the gust a little bit. We can hear it again over there. Or it's just hidden up against the side. A defense Stardust is ours. And with that collected, strength and defense gained. Though not put on any character just yet. Let's pick ourselves up our last shrine. Because that's right next door. Hello, sir. Hello. Hey, an ancient elemental summonry, is he nearby? To the shadows of the Symbol Sea fly. I go to join the elemental, goodbye. And so for it's time for us to go meet him. Let us to the elemental return, we no longer have to roam. Aurora, what is a home? Somewhere you have truly grown. Which technically would be here for you, my dear. Not back where we were, so let's get back down there with fast travel and I'll see you there. So with all our elementals found, it's time to return to the group of them. Though all the colours around, let's see if they can do what they need. Hey Nicholas, I've been waiting for you. Firefly, come home with us too. The dance is set, all is ready. Soon we will be in our element. Showered with the dust of millions of stars. Bathed in everlasting light content. Aurora? You will always be dear to me, Nicholas, Sir Firefly. Shake the dew from your eye. Aurora, goodbye. At last we are going home. Nicholas, it is time. Light has long faded from this land. Oh, wait! The sun has set, but it'll soon up the sky climb. We can still save Lemuria, the land in which I've grown. I'm not going. Aurora, I am home. From this world we fly. Hey, Nicholas, Aurora, goodbye. I'm so glad you stayed, but life here will be a tough fight. If all who are bright run away, who will the darkness light? And so we gain ourselves faceted spinels ×3. Okay, what do those do then? Apart from the fact that we can make an even better one. Let's do it, let's do it. I mean, may as well, eh? One brilliant spinel has been gained. But what does the brilliant spinel do? Something we still have yet to make. Begin every turn 30% forward on the timeline. Sounds amazing. On just the attachment thing, that's quite crazy. Increases attack power by 30%, but with no element bonus to it, while you can of course go for weaknesses. What if you've got enemies that you don't really want to, you don't want to go in an area with people that are, well, strong against the nature of your thing. That's kind of good. Attack power by 30%. Increases speed by 40% for 1 turn when interrupted. It's not so great on the defense one, I guess, overall, but attack power by 30 and begin every turn 30% forward on the timeline. That is quite amazing. That is quite severely brilliant, in fact. So, that said, I wonder if we can craft more. But again, we should head to our door. We've got ourselves a ton of dust to hand out. So let's permanently increase MP by 3 for, well, guess who, really? Well, I kind of want to do it with you as well, just because of your low base. It's probably better of sticking it all of it, on our mage friend. Right, strength by 3. We've got 2 of these. Of course, if we're using anyone for strength at all, it's you, sir. So pump that up. Defense by 3? Well, you do have tons of defense. It's your magic defense I want up, really. Look at the kind of defensive beasts that some of them are. Alright, magic Stardust, magic by 3. Of course we're going to put it on you, especially with your magic power up. Magic defense by 3. It's just making better overall taunter, and dodge by % by 1. Even though you've got low dodge anyway, if you're going to taunt and take the damage, That's basically what we should do. So, with new goodies gained, another quest done, I'm going to search these caverns a little bit more for Stardust, see if I can find any, and we'll meet you at the end door. On my path down with a little bit of leveling up done, I found myself another secret chamber within this gusty corridor. A little bit upwards halfway through allowed me to go straight through the roof and find myself a critical hit Stardust. Nice, but most importantly, what seems to be some kind of hidden chambers, hidden room. What's in here could be interesting. A boss or anything, I don't know. But it's all very close to. Anyway, where does this actually bring us? That's what I'm wondering. There's a door here. Lamps that need to be lit. That's what I'm wondering. Some kind of secret chamber, but... Aha! Okay, there's more to it than just what we saw. It seems to be rather empty. Let's just get myself some more MP and HP back. There's a chamber over here where another Stardust lies. Brilliant, nice surprise and all that, but where else am I going in this area? Don't want to hit the spikes, that's for sure. Seems to be chambers all around. Treasure chests and coffers? Oh, hello. Whole areas yet unexplored. We're supposed to be moving on for a boss battle. Instead, with quests and all that, found ourselves so much to do. A lamp is lit. I was about to say, I take it they don't work on time-based switches. Where else do I go from here? I've got to find several lamps to light to get myself a prize, I'd imagine? Well, that said, let's keep on going upwards. Find myself all the goodies I can. Potent Fairy Nectar's next. Anything else to go with that? Let's head up this path. I'll take that and another lamp to light. Alright, so that's 2 out of 3. To find out what's behind that door. But what else have we got going on here? Apart from things to guide our way a little bit, is this bringing us back round to the start of it? Yes, it is. So down or up? Well, down's where these went. Not much more can we find, it seems. A treasure chest? Get ourselves Firefly Elixir times 2. But what else is down here? Ow, well, let's not walk into spikes for starters. And that brings us back round to the start, so whatever light we're looking at was actually up on high. Come on, let's get flying. We don't want to stay on the ground, there's spikes around, you know. So it was up through the corridor, up past here then. Well, there's 2 corridors, well, there's more than 2 corridors to take, really. There's one up here. Well, these 2 damage elixirs times 3, and another one to pick up. A lot of elixir times 4. Ow, did not mean to hit the ground, but that's what happens when you hit a slope. You start to land again. Oh, spikes! Spikes galore. Right, we can't head up this way. We're just going to get ourselves spiked if we do. So it's down here to finally open that door. All lamps are lit. A switch for us to hit, but let's just make it through without getting bumped against any spiky ground again, really. Which way's the quickest way down? Am I dead-ending myself or not? I'm really confused. I got myself lost, but here we go. Open to that, indeed. We'll take some power for Nicholas. Oh, hello. We found ourselves another flaming boss beastie. With rough amethyst times 2, tumbled sapphire times 2, and rough ruby times 3 behind it, we find ourselves another boss. And of course, we're going to start off with some massive lightning attacks here. Let's put an end to these as fast as possible. Now, can I go about interrupting these guys is the thing? Well, I'm pretty sure that the Stooges are going to go. That's going to end their existence. Katagida Cleave misses completely. The one thing I've got to wonder here, if anything, would be switching to Monsoon actually be less damage, it probably will be, than hitting with a big strong attack. 411 vulnerable to water, well actually he's already weak. So with another strike, he's nearly down. What on earth is this boss here for? That's what I'm wondering. Hidden behind. I'm just going to go with Monsoon again. Perfect timing for an interrupt. And no enemy to face us anymore, but a bunch of experience for level 50 characters. That we'll take for free. Yet another beastie defeated. With skill points gained, we have ourselves points to acquire to put on. Should I go for the slash all and that stuff? I think I shall. Let's power myself up physically a little bit more. Defense upgrade on top of that. The next one will be defend of the highest caliber. Apart from that, HP upgrade. We've got 3 points for you, sir. Should we go get you Monsoon level 2? So then we've got a little bit more of elemental bases covered. Let's get you Hinder here. Tristis, you can keep going along this line. That'll be fine. Haste all is gained. Apart from that, you can keep going towards your Obliterate. And Manam, you may as well take these last 2 skills, even though we have not used you as of yet. So, with all that gain, let's keep going forward, see if I can find some more Stardust, or if that's it. And so we return to the point we ended last episode. The Palace of the Sun lies before us, but unfortunately, time is running low yet again, so it's time to end another one. However, before we go, there still is the matter of delivering a few dusts, a few skills to level up, and most importantly, a very special oculi to make. So we have here Magic Defense Stardust. Of course, we know we're going to stick that on. If he's going to be taunting stuff up, any defenses are good for him. And a critical hit Stardust as well, which I'm not so sure who to put that on. I mean, really, you want your big damage dealers hitting critical hits, but then there are characters that are very much built towards critically hitting. But to be honest, I may as well just put it on Aurora. You can always trust in your main character. So apart from that, a special oculi there is to make. Let's quickly deliver some skills here. 1 over here. Oh, we need 2 for a defend level 2. Well, it depends. Can we get more? We never know if we might get more skills. We never know if we might find more monsters. Let's get 1 for Robert over here. And Oengus, you can keep going with a speed upgrade. That's not bad for you. Jump forward jig as well. So with skills divided out, it's time to make that oculi. As you can see, some of my characters have a bit bare bones now because we had to remove some to make it. I'm going to have to try and reforge a lot of the stuff here. But a Princess Stone is what we're after. Out of the stuff that we had no clue how to make, the Spinel. We've got the Onyx. And of course, we've got ourselves a Diamond. And if we combine them all, a Princess Stone it doth make. The most ultimate of all gems. Now it's time to find out exactly what that even does. Right, so, Princess Stone increases attack power by 40% as a base thing. That's quite lush. Reduces physical and magical damage by 25%. That's amazing. Increases spell power by 35%, and that is just on the attachment slot? I mean, that's even more amazing. I mean, all its effects are brilliant, including its defense effect. That's crazy enough as it is. You'd have to farm a lot to be able to get a lot of that stuff, mind you. But I think, if anything, I might increase Aurora's spell power. Of course, we're going to need to rebuild an Onyx for you, Finn. but hopefully we'll get people spick and span before we start next episode. So, with the Princess Stone crafted, lots of goodies obtained, we step through finally to the Palace of the Sun next episode, where surely the whirlwind hectic battles will begin to signify the end. I'll see you next time for more Child of Light. Bye-bye.